Janax can have on it. A traditional strong pick into the cannon, though, is the Jace. Gives you some good range advantage. You can trade pretty well onto the cannon as well.
Well, I think, yeah, her Jace is a really good matchup into the cannon. This time around, he's really putting Trick behind. He's benefiting the team a lot. And if it weren't for that small blunder in the 2 versus 2, like...
Help out SK quite a lot at the moment. Schalke are looking to fight around this Rift Herald. Gilius is going in. Flashes forward. They're trying to kill Crownshot before anything really happens. Trick has been isolated on the Herald, but here comes the Moonlight Vigil. True Shot Barrage gonna hit across towards the side. It hits 3. And even with the Slicing Maelstrom, I'm not sure Janax is gonna be able to do enough. Zazi down towards the bottom side of this fight is doing quite a lot of work, though. He's zoning Schalke. Gilius stepping forward, doesn't have the smite. I'm not sure who got the Rift Herald, but there is Janax going down. Neon's gonna take...
too secure with Gilius on the bot side of the map. Neon and Dreams have to be careful of the potential gank. Trick is will come out from Limit and will not land. Dreams then counterattacks.
So the thing is here, you have Magical Journey as Limit, and that's what he's expected to do. Abadage wasn't able to get in rage, even with the flash to land the stun. Dreams goes through the Magical Journey.
Really well played from Abadage, because he lands the initial Q with the stun, then he keeps the ball in with the W, then brings out another Q because the more ball. You also got to see the damage that the Aphelios does have, which can Janax TP to. He's got a couple options to the left.
It's already gone.
There's a flank right behind them, and here it comes.
Shockwave as well. Neon caught out. The Tempered Fate doesn't land, only hits Abadage, and here comes Janax with the Slicing Maelstrom, flashing forward. Dream's gonna hook himself away, but is stunned up once again. There's 2 kills and a Dragon to SK. Past the point where Schalke had the option to be really proactive. The time when they could go for these 2v2s, but Odoamne is saying he's having none of that. He's sick of me calling them passive.
Which does keep the Syndra there when she doesn't have teleport. So maybe it's 5-head.
Oh, Temper Fate just hits the edge of Odoamne, and now he's caught between Trick and the rest of SK. A great shockwave into the Infernum. Oof, indeed. I wonder if you just go for the tower instead here. Can you really contest for this Dragon? Janax looking for a flank position. He has been warded off, hasn't been spotted yet, and the Dragon already goes down. Schalke gonna back towards the mid lane here. Janax comes across the ward with the Lightning Surge, and Schalke will just take mid tier 1.
So, pretty straightforward turn of events. I think SK were more than happy to just concede the mid tier 1. They knew that the second Ocean was way more valuable, and they can trade for another tier 1 in the bot lane as well. Janax is going to sides so that SK can actually get that flanking TP.
But because Schalke are placing gold lead, I will state, you know, it's quite close still in terms of just pure gold, but SK's composition seems so much more powerful right now as Limit gets caught out. Trick going in as well. He pushes forward, the depth charge hits onto Limit. Janax has a good flank position, and Dreams is very low already. The Moonlight Vigil into the chomp is enough to take the kill. Limit's going to chase Abadage, but he's all by himself here. Unleashed Power doesn't quite do enough. The Tempered Fate is sidestepped by Abadage. He's taken some dancing lessons in the meantime. The Slicing Maelstrom will still land the stun. Gilius coming in, and SK will be forced out, but Crownshot's having none of it. Flashes forward, takes the kill, and the Shockwave pulls Odoamne back as the hammer was about to strike. Crownshot Odoamne was ripped away, and now SK are running back. Neon will have a lot of damage, only has about 1/3 of his mana bar left though. Mana so important, of course, on the Ezreal. He's jumped forward, flashes away, the exhaust goes down as Janax tries to chase him with the flash. Limit back up to about half HP, goes in with the Magical Journey, and there goes Neon. Odoamne is going to be the next on the menu as SK try and chase him out of his own jungle. He should be able to escape, but that's a great fight for SK.
Yeah, very prolonged fight, and the fact that Crownshot flashed in there, I thought he was going to lose his life, and that could have been devastating for SK, but a clutch Shockwave comes out from Zazi, and we may even see more action here as Dreams is going to face check.
Oh, poor Dreams. Odoamne is fighting off towards the top side. He tries to take down Janax, but can't get there in time. Now here comes the TP. Abadage, is this really where you want to be? Zazi doesn't have any mana. I will note that, and as the Dark Spheres hit, Zazi's with the blue buff just ticking back up.
Abadage has so much mana. The damn blue buff at it again.
Teleport coming in, the Shockwave. Zazi flashes forward. Zazi gets knocked away. Abadage will fall. And SK...
2,500 gold lead. And it's SK gonna get.
Yeah.
But I do think that Limit has actually had a very solid split and has been setting his team up for success. His Trick.
The Soulgate healing. Oh, he was so close to dead, but here come the rest of the SK Wrecking Crew. Shockwave hits on Abadage. He dies. The Leandri has been started by SK. 4,000 gold in the lead. Gilius going to step forward. Limit is standing on a ward, and here comes Janax with the flank position. Odoamne is going to trade onto Janax here. He pops the Slicing Maelstrom, but the Edge of Night will keep Odoamne alive for the moment. That Baron is almost done. SK just trying to act as distraction, and somehow, in the last couple of minutes...
Oh, big circle came down onto Abadage, but he sidesteps that one.
It's okay for the moment as SK... Dream's going to get a ward in here. The Dragon has been started, and I think It is already done. It's going to be pretty impossible to kill SK. You can see GenX is meeting up with Odoamne in the top lane. The rest of SK are on their way across there. The Baron buff has fallen off, but they should be at least able to break all of these tier 2s. Odoamne retreats, backs himself away. And right now, SK just have total control of the game. Tempered Fate's going to hit Gilius. He decides against the Ragnarok, waiting to see perhaps if he needs to use it afterwards. And then GenX from mid TP'd up to the top lane. Was that just for like, oh, okay, well, Gilius has to flash away here. Odoamne can chase. Yeah, he has got stopwatch. GenX does have stopwatch. Actually, looks like Cranshaw might be starting up the Baron himself. There's the redemption. GenX almost dead before it even comes down. He's going to pop the stopwatch, but now you can see that Baron has been started up by SK. Schalke get the shutdown. Gilius is back in base. How low is that Baron? Observers show me right now. 5,000 HP on it. Limit gets away with the magical journey, but Schalke, you got to fight. You got to do something about this because otherwise you're just going to lose the Baron. SK, Trick almost able to get away. Depth charge going to land on the Trundle here. Gilius still trundling his way through the mid lane, trying to join up with the rest of his team, but he can't get there quickly enough. And look at the disengage with the Gravitum gun. Limit now meets up against his the enemy jungler, and Gilius forced out. Good Baron call from SK to take it quickly enough, and perhaps Gilius is now going to be forced away once again. The Cosmic Binding connects, the pillar slows him up. And the rest of Schalke are just going back to the fountain. Gilius will meet them there in about 50 seconds.
So, this does result in a Baron going in favor of SK. Notice that Schalke have very little healing reduction on their side, which means that even if they can find a lot of these good fights, SK should have all the tools to end the game. Kind of like fighting for the sake of fighting, and obviously it was SK coming out on top of them. It just, because it never results in any objectives, we're now in this point. So, you can see SK quite easily breaking through the base. Schalke doing what they can to hold the line, but unless they can find a miracle fight here, this should be game, set, and match for SK.
Yep, they're looking for that mid lane inhibitor. Going to take that as well, and Schalke trying to defend at their nexus. Wave's getting cleared quite quickly here, Vedius. Trick.
Don't worry.
Okay, yep. There's another wave. Okay.
Yeah, they're good.
Super
SK
minions are on their way as well. SK continues to push
they don't want to overcommit here.
You sound almost like a radio presenter. I mean, oh, SK don't want to overcommit right here as they take down the first. Shockwave. Sombreros misses by a mile. Cuts grass more than lives right there, and SK will retreat for the moment.
All right. I've got to draw. Okay, so the thing is, that's happening right now is this wave and this wave, right?
They're gonna do it, Betty. They're under the inhib tower. Oh, but they've been caught out. Crouch almost dies. Tempered Fate comes out as well. There's Redemption. Moonlight Vigil doesn't connect. Draw some more lines. Draw some more lines.
No,
they fought last time you draw line. Oh, Gilius is gonna jump in. He's trying to kill Croucher, but what are you doing? Into Crescendum Severum?
He's just not a champion.
No, but like, you look at the top.
I mean, the thing is, again, they're engaged
tools. The white one. Should I try and flash and kill him? No, he has the white gun.
Yeah. I mean, sure, but like, I suppose they're getting desperate at this point. And he failed.
That's the motto of his career.
Wow.
Tried.
Wow.
He's succeeded.
Wow.
He's succeeded.
It's the teams that are wrong. All right, LDB. If this gets stolen, okay, here we go. Yeah. Nice.
Odoamne is, not in a good spot. Went down quicker than the Grump. Zazi takes the kill. No super minions pushing in the bottom or the mid lane now, as those inhibitors have respawned. But SK in a slightly strange position. GenX jumping forward. Look at the damage from the cannon right there. Abadage goes down. Dreams has fallen as well. And Neon, well, he gets away from the shockwave, but all he's going to do is run back to his base, which is in shambles. Flashes away. Trick continues to chase. And here comes Zazi. One auto. Limit will take the kill. He's on a rampage on this Bard. I believe he is unkilled this game. 4-0-16. A sight for supports everywhere. SK going to get their first 2-0 week here in summer.
Whew. All right. So very impressive.